this is Jodi. Thanks for joining me today. I am going to show you a card made with some of our sale-a-bration products. This is sale-a-bration 2014, January 28th to March 31st. In this brochure, the part that you want to pay attention to is this right here that pulls out. This section has all of the free products that you can get during this promotion. When you place a $50 order, or I should say for every $50 order you place, you get to choose one of these items for free. The project I'm going to do today uses the stamp set Petal Parade, some paper from Sweet Sorbet, as well as the Decorative Dots embossing folder. So I use several of the sale-a-bration products on this card. Okay, to start, I'm going to take this piece. It's half of an 8.5 by 11, so it's 11 inches by 4 1/4. This will be the base of my card, and it will open up instead of over like a book. So this just gets folded in half. And then what I'm going to do is attach this piece. This is some of that Sweet Sorbet designer paper, and I'm going to have the stripes side up, so I will put my adhesive on the back. This piece is 2 inches by 4 inches, and I will set that, make sure that's the bottom, set that right down here across the bottom. And then I went ahead with the Decorative Dots folder, ran this through the Big Shot with the cardstock in there. And so when I pull that out, it's got the texture on there. And what I'm going to do is take some of our Tombow glue. This is a nice strong glue. It's a liquid glue. I wouldn't recommend using this on, you know, just regular cardstock, layering your pieces of cardstock together, just because it can be a little bit messy, but it's a nice strong adhesive, and so that's what I want to put, just a light line of it along the bottom there. And then I'm going to take some crisp cantaloupe ruffled ribbon. If you haven't played with this, it's really fun. It's an elastic ribbon, so it's fun to use. And I'm going to set that into the glue. I don't want to stretch it too far. I'm just going to set it into the glue and hold it for a moment. This is a really great adhesive. It does take just a moment to dry, and so I want to give it time to do that. So I'm just going to hold it here for a moment. Okay, when I feel like that's pretty secure, go ahead and flip it around, take a look. I'm going to use my ribbon scissors here, just trim off that little bit of extra. And now I'll go back to my regular snail adhesive and put some along the back here, and then this is going to go right onto the card. This piece, I don't know if I mentioned, is 4 1/4 inches by 1 3/4, and that's just going to set right across the front, the front of the card. And I'll just push that down and make sure it sticks really well. The focal point on this card is where I'm going to pull in this scallop circle I punched ahead of time with the 2 3/8 scallop. And I will put a couple dimensionals on the back of that, and then grab this stamp from the Petal Parade stamp set with Pool Party ink. And I just grabbed a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. So I'll ink this up, stamp it on here, and then I'm going to use the 1 3/4 circle punch to line that up. I always hold my punch upside down so I can see exactly where I'm going. Line that up, give it a good squeeze to pop it out, and then put my regular snail on the back, add it to the scallop, and then I'll just peel the backing off of the dimensionals and add that to, oops, they're staticky, add that to the card for the focal point. And the last thing I'll do is add one of our basic pearl embellishments and put that right in the center of the card. So you can see it's fun with the texture of the ruffled ribbon and the polka dots, and then that pearl just really sets it off. Now what I like about this card is what I did on the inside of the card. So I cut some extra layers here. This is a piece of crisp cantaloupe. It is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I will go ahead and open the card and add this to the inside here. And then I took one more piece, so let me scoot it up just a little bit. I took one more piece of Whisper White, and this is 5 inches by 3 3/4 of an inch. And what I want to do first is take that same stamp in Pool Party and just stamp down here in the corner. I use my scrap paper, I don't want to attach it before I stamp because I want to go off the edge just a little bit. And then I'm going to pull in these two stamps that are both from Petal Parade with some crisp cantaloupe ink. So this one I'll ink up. And again, totally utilizing my scrap paper. I want that to go off the edge a little bit there. And then I'll just pull this one in and do a little bit on the sides. And so then this will get layered right on top of the piece of crisp cantaloupe on the inside of the card. So it's always fun when you open the card and you usually don't anticipate having the inside decorated as well. So now you've got the nice outside of the card, you open it up, and there's also the stamping in there too, and then you could stamp or write your greeting. So again, this is all sale-a-bration product 2014. Get it free with a qualifying order on my website. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jodi Reinert Stamps.